SoundCloud music.
Hey, no spoilers tonight.
No spoilers. No spoilers. R.I.P. Fight Dog.
Pocket assassin.
Oh, shit. Welcome back. It's the place where nothing is safe. It's the Jig is Up podcast, and this is episode 8. Everybody feeling great tonight?
Feeling lovely.
Yes.
Feeling lovely?
Yes.
So we got, of course, you can hear from that, yes, you can hear Miss Nessa. She's back.
Yes.
And then also Mr. Zach is back.
Whoa.
Man, we missed you guys, man. Like, you got to tell me what's up, man, how everything's going. Who wants to go first?
Mr.
Hold up,
Zach.
wait.
No,
before we-
ladies first, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ladies
wait,
first.
hold up. Before we go there, I am Easy,
Oh,
I'm
you
still
know,
here.
you forgot about him.
and
Yeah.
Yours Marco's still here.
See, I didn't
We're
even mention
still here.
myself. See,
Yeah, you didn't mention yourself.
See how selfless I am? Y'all motherfuckers think I got egos and shit. I wanted to hear from my other special guest co-hosts that haven't been here for a week.
Yeah,
and then we
man.
got Killing in the background.
Kmart 619.
Damn, the energy levels is on
618.
10 tonight.
That's my gum.
Okay.
Don't forget that's my gum.
All right, shout out to Lanisha Stewart because she just got in the studio
What?
because her birthday's coming up.
It's your birthday.
I
She
was-
made it to
So
the
she
studio.
gonna give us
I
a
was saying-
lap
I was-
dances
I
or
was
not?
immediate-
I wasn't gonna shout her out unless she didn't go to the studio. She had to come here. All right, she here now. All
Was it
right.
Butterfly View or something. Let me stop.
All right, so
She gonna
anyway.
kill me.
Oh man, show love is the Dago way.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That even though we try. But anyway. Or anyway, man, let's get started off with this warm-ups, man. What's up with you, Mr. Zach?
Well, first off, the reason why I wasn't here for so long, last week I was in Vegas for March Madness the first week, which was, like I said, it's a dope experience. I hope everyone gets a chance to go out there during that time because no lie and no bullshit is the busiest time in Vegas. And actually this time I got a couple stories. Northern Iowa was playing Texas in the first game, and it went down to the wire. Texas made a shot. They tied the game.
Yeah.
Sitting right in front of me were about like 20 UNI fans. And let me remind you, you're never going to see UNI fans walking around. But when you're in Vegas, they roll in packs just for the tournament. So the Texas dude tied the game up. They're thinking like, oh, it's only like 2 seconds left. Let's just wait until OT. So the guy from UNI gets the ball, shoots a half-court shot, wham!
Oh, yeah.
Makes it.
Yeah,
I never
the
seen
highlights.
so many dudes just run, jump around. One dude took off his shirt. Everyone's hugging. I'm yelling in the background, hey, someone's wife's getting pregnant tonight.
Right.
Because it was real. But it's a good experience because you see, like, real fans or, like degenerate gamblers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mixed
Win
crowd.
big or lose. So you
Right.
see
Yeah.
all different types of reactions. So, like, it's an awesome experience. And so that's the reason why I wasn't here last week. The last few times, I got the flu. I never been so sick in my life.
Damn.
I lost so much weight. I'm already skinny as it is, and I lost even more weight. I didn't have an appetite for anything. So I never really felt that bad in my
Right.
life. It literally felt like I was on my deathbed. That's how bad it felt.
Yeah, being sick
Yeah.
sucks, dude.
Yeah, so I really couldn't like work out. You know, I didn't have an appetite for anything, and it like kind of scared me because when I thought I was getting better, I didn't like I would eat just to eat, but I didn't have any like craving for anything, so I
Yeah.
was kind of worried. So thankfully, I'm back. Got my little gains, you know,
Yeah.
wearing my
Yeah.
wearing my little extra medium
gains.
shirt, you know what I mean? But nah, man, it's good to be back, man. I miss everyone, you know what I mean?
Man,
And,
it's good to have you back.
yeah,
for
man.
real.
So it's good, man. Bless up, man.
Bless up. All right, Miss Nessa.
Hey guys.
So what's up?
Hey, girl.
I missed you guys last week.
We missed
I
you
was having
too.
withdrawals. I was texting
I was
Mark
too.
while.
Oh man.
I was having this withdrawals too.
Oh goodness
Man.
gracious.
Oh.
Anyhow, well, I wasn't here last week because I was chilling with mom's, you know, them Asians be going to the casinos and getting them comped rooms. So, you know, we had to get that in one time. And
Yeah, I saw your Snap story.
What casino?
Mad food.
oh
Mad
What
food.
casino?
Valley View.
And
Well,
mad
well, my
traps.
aunt has.
Is she, is
Screenshot,
she a platinum
screenshot.
member? Is she a platinum member?
No, my aunt's a black card at all the casinos. So, but my mom, my mom.
Know too well.
She's
Know
something.
too well.
Man.
Oh, man.
So yeah, so today I'm celebrating Lent being over. I'm not really like
Y'all niggas better watch
religious,
out.
but
Wait. Explain it
She's
to the
on the
folks that
prowl.
don't know what that is.
I'm going to. I'm not really
Okay.
religious, but
She's
growing
fact
up,
checking right now.
but growing up, I was baptized as a Catholic, and Lent is something we celebrate. I think is it 40, 45 days? I forget. I don't even know no
I'm not
more. I
counting
don't.
up.
Be careful.
But anywho, so you're supposed to either give up something for the entire period, or you can gain something. So I did 3. I always do 3 because 3 is my favorite number, and it's odd, and I'm an odd person. So I gave up taco shop because, I mean, even though I really shouldn't be eating that because I'm on
Ouch.
my fitness tip.
Damn it.
But I
Ouch.
gave up taco shop, and I did good because I went to the taco shop like 2 weeks ago with the boys, and I ate some chips, but I didn't eat like
yeah, I could vouch for her.
Nah,
See?
that's
I can
still-
vouch for her.
Nah, that's still taco shop.
No, bye.
Yeah, low key it is still taco shop.
No.
You ate a tortilla
when-
chip.
when-
That
When I say taco shop, that's that carne asada fries, you know, Cali
Oh,
burrito
so it has
type
to
shit.
be meat in it, right?
You know
Meow,
I
meow.
love meat. I love meat. Anywho, so yeah, so I gave up taco shop and I gave up sex, and the thing I gained was I was supposed to do more, you know, positive things, which I did, but I only did it like once, so I guess I didn't really count. But anywho, yeah, so one of my biggest things was I gave up sex. Not that I'm like, you know, getting it in all the time or nothing, but let's just say I was being tested last week. Like seriously, like
So someone gave you some Scantrons and the number 2 pencil?
Man. I got about 3 of them. I got about 3 of them.
oh damn.
My DMs were popping, like seriously, and it was like back to back from like
attachment,
different
attachment?
guys.
Attachments, videos.
yeah,
and
it was weird, like
just
dick
thrown
prints
at you,
like
huh?
on deck, and I was like, what's going on here?
They must have
And I never request them.
Word must have got out.
What?
Hey, yo, she's
eggplant
on
emojis with veins
no
in them and
sex.
shit.
Let's break
They were prints.
Like no
They
one can
weren't
say hi no
actual-
more. It's just attachment. I'm getting straight to the point. Not hello, how you doing? Nah, just
I know, right?
attachment emoji.
yeah.
Niggas so emotional these days. You know what I mean? They don't want to say hi anymore. Just say just put emojis down.
Don't be so emotional.
Oh, Carl Thomas ass niggas.
Oh,
Oh
So that
man.
was that. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak too much about it. Okay, next.
Okay, so Mr. M Easy, what's good, man?
Everything's cool, man. Just started a new gig,
Yeah.
but I fucked my haircut up.
Let's talk about it.
That's that's been sitting on my head all day. Goddamn. Everything
man.
went fine until I, trying to do a little different
Yeah.
thing. I'm normally not the dude to chase like, I don't know, trends or nothing. But I was like, you know what? I'm kind of late on it. Let me take it back and do a little part. Started with a small part. Like, let me give it a little zigzag to it.
This nigga with etch a sketch on his part though.
Nigga. Literal. I was like, you know what? Because the end of the zigzag part, I was like, I don't like that shit. Fuck it. I'm going to spell out jig. I get to J. I do I. I'm like, wait a minute. It spells jig correctly in the mirror. That means it's backwards on my head.
Damn it, man.
I shall stop now.
Hey, but when you take your selfies though and you
Yeah,
post it,
it's
then
right
you
there.
post
Bueno,
it
yeah, you
the
bueno.
right way.
Well, if I do, it might still be backwards, but all I'll do is I'll just reverse it. Just flip
Yeah,
the,
flip the
Yeah.
picture.
that's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could do that,
But
but
now
you
the
know,
secret's
I didn't
out,
finish the
so
G.
anybody
Yeah.
who follows you, they're gonna be like, "Oh, the jig is up, nigga."
Yeah, nothing is safe.
All I gotta
shit.
say, Mark, man, just be happy you got a good grain of hair, bro. Cause I'm slowly but surely gonna get the cul-de-sac. So you
dude.
always gonna see me wearing a hat. And let's just talk about a little fun fact.
Uh-oh.
Me Marco and Kmart at one point all
rock
had
break.
cornrows.
Cornrows, nigga.
Real shit.
Yeah.
What year was that?
Like,
05.
05?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
about like 05.
I had mine when Ja Rule's popping.
Yo,
One time I had
times,
half pulled out the fro and then the other half braids.
Yeah.
When niggas had to put it on me video popping.
Hey, that was my song.
Man, like on some real shit, when I had braids, niggas called me Bow Wow like a motherfucker. like, and then it was no escaping because when I cut my hair, and he cut his hair, I'm like, damn, I just can't, motherfucker,
win.
I can't win. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit is better be called Bow Wow than fucking Sean Paul fucking all the time.
Nigga.
And I'm like, damn,
Or-
that dude uses extensions, man. My hair's real, bro.
Or fucking Carlton, dude. You know, Alfonso Ribeiro. No disrespect to that nigga, but look, man. When I was skinny, everybody was calling me Usher. Now I'm Alfonso Ribeiro. Got some,
now,
got some weight on me.
now, since I have facial hair, I'm Michael Ealy. So,
Hey,
oh
man.
yeah,
you know, whatever.
Michael Ealy. That's winning though.
Yeah.
kind of, sort of. You know,
He's like,
Yeah, I'm
kinda,
not trying to be the
sorta.
perfect guy.
Girls
though.
run up on me.
Uh-uh.
like,
Oh, yeah, not
I ain't
the
trying to be
perfect guy.
perfect guy,
Oh,
though.
Are you trying to be barbershop Michael Ealy or?
Well, I was kind of like Ricky when I had my braids, but I wasn't clean shaven like that. I kept my mustache. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I look weird as fuck without a mustache.
I feel you.
To
I
be
feel you.
honest. So, but yeah, my warm up. I will get in touch with this. Fuck the critics.
Oh shit, here we go. Batman versus Superman. Let's see.
You know, it got bad reviews and shit. I honestly believe you formulate your own opinion. You go out to the movies and formulate your own opinion. Don't listen to all these critics because sometimes the critics will say, this movie's great. And you watch and you're like, this movie fucking sucked.
yeah, that.
And then sometimes
happened.
other times critics will tell you, don't watch this fucking movie. It sucks. And then you be like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? What
Oh,
movie
you
did you
smoking.
watch?
They probably got an accent
So,
behind. That's why.
so basically, it's just built on perspective. I'm not going to give you any spoiler alerts.
Better not. I still
Because
got,
Nessa
like,
going to see the
2.5
midnight
hours.
show, even though the show is going to be premiered either on Tuesday. Yeah, most likely on Tuesday. So everybody's going to say everything. So but
Right,
yeah,
right.
forgive us because, you know, we still trying to
Yeah.
be
At the
consistent.
latest, I'm gonna see it on Sunday or
Yeah.
tomorrow or tonight.
Fuck it, watch it tonight,
So
man.
that's
All right, so Nessa wanted to touch on naturalistas. That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
All the sisters who like to go natural, no perm, just let it go out. So you brought it up. So let's talk about it,
Girl,
Nessa.
let
What made
your
you
hair down.
It is down.
get your NDRE on?
So, the term naturalista, I don't like to call myself one, even though my hair is natural, but it's always been natural. I've never, ever in my life worn a weave, but I had a convo with my homeboy, and we were talking about the term naturalista, and I told him that I don't, consider myself one. And he was like, well, no, you should, because, you wear your hair natural, you do this, and that. He's like, it's just like someone picking up a basketball. If you pick up a basketball and you shoot around, you play, you're a basketball player. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not. No,
So
you're
it's
not.
not the same
This
thing.
is true.
Exactly.
I
This
feel
is
like with naturalistas, it's like an art.
Mhm.
Like, it's really a process. When I was growing up, I was one of those mixed chicks with like the curly hair, and I'm like, I need to straighten my hair all the time. I don't like the curls. As females, we're never satisfied with anything. So if you have curly hair, you want straight hair, you got straight hair, you want curly hair.
Nope.
And as I got older, I decided I was going through some things, and I decided I wanted to try it out, and I started this thing what I called my Love Thyself project, because I was like in my feelings about some stuff that we ain't gonna talk about because we'll be here all day.
I've been seeing those hashtags.
Yeah, I saw him before too.
Yep.
It was, I think, roughly like 2-3 years ago. So anyways, my thing was I had to go at least 30 days with just curly hair, because it was to the point where I would have my hair straight, then I'll wash my hair, it'll be curly, and after 2 days I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, yo, like, you are ugly as fuck. I know it sounds crazy, but I would tell myself that, and so I would go back and straighten
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
I
Tripping,
forced
huh?
myself to, just ride it out, and since then I've been, I've been happier, and I started reading more like self help books and all that good stuff. So I'm in a good place now. But anyways, back to it. So Instagram was like my source of like, finding out, different hair types. Like we have different hair types. I think last time I checked, I'm like a 4C. Like it's like
Sound
it's
like
so
bra.
crazy.
Bra sizes.
I don't know any of this
Bro,
shit, so
she-
I'm learning
She
too
said
with
thir-
y'all.
She
all
said
right?
34C.
Bear
or
with us.
something
I
like
didn't
that.
say 34. I said a
4C.
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 You talking about bra sizes?
Hey,
Oh, my bad. My
balding,
mind is
balding
somewhere
and
else.
thinning is not on there though, right?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
All
But
right.
I heard that if you use black castor oil, that's supposed to like help out. Oh, especially like females with them missing edges. Yeah, copy some. Just saying, I use it too.
That's
I
a-
got edges, but like it helps my hair grow.
That
so.
sound like
See,
shots fired.
I fucks with the natural movement. It empowers women, especially women of color, to really accept and love themselves. Because for decades, centuries, the European standard of beauty have indoctrinated all of the world, and also fucked with the self-esteem of a lot of black women. They felt that they're never good enough. That their hair is never good enough. Their skin tone is never good enough.
Mhm.
And it really got to the core of most black women. So I feel that the natural movement is very awesome. It brings the confidence levels of these beautiful women out here, especially when I went to the She Is Soul networking event. It was a lot. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry, Mark couldn't make it, but man,
I got a new job at the wrong time.
there was a lot of beautiful sisters out there. I was there for networking purposes. I wasn't there to flirt. I came there with a strictly business mind.
I heard I missed out too on some bearded men.
Yeah, those bearded men out
Oh,
there.
man.
You know what I'm
Shotty
saying?
was
was
there.
Yeah, Shotty was there. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I seen the snap. Stop it.
What?
But so my question is,
Uh-huh.
to you fellas, like, what is your guys' take on not necessarily the term naturalista, but just women being natural as far as not just their hair, but their makeup and
More
accepting
earthy?
them. Yeah. Like, what is your like? Is it important that it's whatever makes them feel good, or do you guys just prefer the whole?
For me, it's both.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's how they're comfortable
Mhm.
being in, that's cool. And I actually like that more than the makeup and the
Weaves
the
and
weaves
stuff.
and all that. Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah. you like
That's
that
who I'm
better?
waking up to every day.
Yeah, I
so
mean, for me,
I'm not. I won't be surprised.
I think for men don't want to be hit with the okey doke. They want to
Yeah.
get hit with false advertising. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't lie to me.
that's why
Don't lie to me.
That's why women always say, like, why is he hitting on me? I'm look ugly. I got no makeup on. My hair isn't done, because he sees the potential in you. And so if he's already mad, because men are visual creatures, ladies. If I do have
That's
if I
an
do have any-
understatement.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like if a dude's really enamored with your looks, I mean he could see like wedding bells damn near. It's like, oh damn, that's my next wife. Like straight up. Women don't think that way. Men do.
Yeah, y'all complicated.
And once he sees her and he can see all the potential that she has, like, okay, she if she go out, I think she could look really great without makeup. And with makeup, we'll just only add to it. So that's why fellas have no problem hollering at y'all with sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. Sorry, just a Drake on.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
the truest shit. You know what I mean? And women are like, why are you trying to holler at me? Because, and the reason why certain men don't want to try to holler at girls in the club, because it could be false advertisement, or they could just be lacking self-esteem and confidence to approach you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the two things. That's just my take on it. What about you, dog?
Well, with me, like, I've been seeing a lot of things. Like, I see a picture with the female with a whole bunch of makeup on. So that's like the after picture. I see it first. Then I see her before. I'm like, damn. Whoa.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't look like anything like her. Like, so how, like, makeup is evolving. Like, like, the females don't even look the same. So fellas out there, like, buyer beware, bro. Like, seriously, I would rather see a chick, come from the gym or, go, like, wake up in the morning, go get some coffee or something like that, where it's, like you said, sweatpants, hair tied up. So, like you say, you kind of see, what it could be if she had a little bit makeup on. Yeah. Like, not super caked up. Like I said, I've dated a lot of sisters when, right now. Yeah. I've dated a lot of sisters. People can vouch for me.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Lumberjack Zach, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
People can vouch for me.
This nigga Zach.
Put in work, huh?
This nigga Zach, homie, I'm telling you, this nigga slayed more sisters. I ain't gonna say any comparison like that, but he I ain't trying to get him in trouble with Jim.
Yeah, he a family man. Let's stop.
But he a family man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
David Hollister, one woman man. So so my girlfriend now, she's Filipino and white. Her hair is very thick and very curly. So the same thing you were saying, that's like, oh, she always wants to straighten her hair. And the thing is, man, I'm a sucker for curls. You know what I mean?
They don't understand.
So I just say, you got very thick, you got a good grain of hair. You know what I mean? Why you want to straighten it? Why do you want to put so much heat on your hair?
Smiling, Nessa.
You know what I mean? Like, too much heat on your hair is never good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just always say, she always like, oh, you want me to put my hair up? You want to? I was like, nah, just let it naturally, just let it go.
let it flow, let it go,
let it flow. So
let it flow.
What? But yeah, man. So yeah, I'm more for the natural because, like I said, the more things evolve, like makeup and waist trainers and things that support your butt cheeks. Like you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You go to the club and a female got like fake eyelashes on. She got what I mean, the little waist trainer, the little booty shaper thing. You take her home, just
like that scene in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker with
when she took her leg off.
Took her leg off, wig off, shopping on one leg, and this nigga like, man, I feel for the okie doke.
That's that real life Photoshop.
Or like
that real life
MySpace angles.
Fresh Prince when Tisha Campbell was the guest star. Yeah, here with her nails.
Them MySpace angles, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And dudes be having the false advertising too. Dudes be going to a club, wear a certain shirt and make them look like they have a physique and shit. Y'all niggas be fooling them too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my short niggas out there struggling, putting on fucking Timbs and shit, trying to make yourself like a little 2 inches taller out there. Nigga, I know the struggle's real.
Is very,
the struggle is very real.
Very real.
Can I shout someone out really quick?
Go ahead.
No. It's not a he. It's a she. Back to the naturalista because I know we about to.
Is she short? Is she short and natural?
She's natural. It's my boo. Blasian Doll 11.
Blasian Doll 11.
She's my Blasian sister, and she. I mean, she's a hardcore Dallas fan, but whatever. Yeah. I know. But she's so dope and she's so full of life. Again, Blasian Doll 11, and it's all together. And she gives tutorials about, just wearing your hair natural. She be in the gym, she beasting, she be hitting me up like, yeah, she be hitting me up like, oh, let's do. She'll be doing pull-ups and she'll tag me like, oh, Ness, I'm getting my pull-up game up. So I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And she's like, she eats healthy, so she has not eaten meat. I think she said 66 days the last time I saw. Yeah, she be having them like little soy burgers and I don't know, all type of
She about
stuff.
that vegan life.
So y'all need to follow her, even though she has like 16.3 thousand followers.
Okay.
But I mean, she
do yoga.
I don't know.
She got that many followers.
I mean, she do
meat
yoga,
in some
man.
type
She
of
be
other way.
She might win it,
Marco?
huh?
Checklist?
That's you know.
Hey, she's out of town.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
check- he
He's
check-
out of town.
That's that mental
Check.
She's
checklist right
on
there.
the East Coast.
That's that checklist.
Hey, and
homie.
she's supposed to come down here because we're supposed to do a photo shoot, a fitness photo shoot.
Oh, word? Y'all doing a fitness photo shoot?
Boy.
Who's shooting it, Callie?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Oh, hey,
Shout
Callie,
out.
you're getting booked without even getting booked right now.
Got you, man.
That's
I got
dope.
you.
Keeping it dago with the business. I
Yeah,
love it.
got
I love
to.
it.
She
Love
don't
it.
eat well, blubber. Until Marco frees Willie.
What?
Hey, I'm just asking questions right now.
That's
You know
where
what
it
I'm
starts.
saying?
That's how it
Anywho,
starts.
back to the shorty doo-wops.
The short guys in the club, man. The struggle is real.
I don't like shorty doo wop. That's that.
The shorty do-wops,
Sound like
man.
That's what I
Respect.
call you.
See,
But-
see, exactly my point.
Sorry,
Okay,
guys.
Marcus, we were just talking about this early.
Yes.
If being a short dude, hey, I'm putting it out there. I'm 5'5.5". Yeah, I said a half. Give me that half. Okay. All right.
Every inch counts.
When I was
Wink.
single, you know, you're trying to, you know, gig out a chick or whatever.
Yep.
And then she'd be like, "Oh, you're so cute. You're so adorable. I just want to squeeze." Bro,
Walk
that's
away.
not a good thing.
Walk away.
You just been
Friend zone.
friend zone.
Walk
Aw.
away.
Automatically.
Yo, I get that same shit, but differently. They call me that teddy bear shit. I'm like,
Aw, that
I'm gonna go
teddy
this way.
bear.
Yeah, just gotta walk away because honestly, you know, in your teens and your 20s, the shit's gonna bother you. But when you get to your 30s, that's when you're gonna like just say fuck it. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? Whatever happens, happens when you get to your 30s. But yeah, you know, when you go to a party, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, my short dudes. You guys go out to the barbershop. You get your hair right. You find your nice little outfit. You hit the gym. You make sure you're properly groomed. You make sure your fingernails are clean. You get a pedicure, make your feet don't look all messed up. Like, y'all make sure y'all extra moisturized. Y'all niggas have no margin of error, homie. Like, you really don't, homie. You make sure you clip your nose hairs, all that shit.
Chris
Yep.
Breezy with the dance move.
You know what I'm saying? You make sure you smell good, all that shit. And you
Or should I
still,
say
and by the
Mario?
end of the night, you might luckily throw in a metaphoric stance, you throw shit and hope that it sticks, you know, shit to the wall and sticks. That's what it is. That's how it is.
Anything
But-
happens at 1:30 though.
Shoot your
Anything
shot.
goes.
But you know, it's gonna be a struggle in your teens and your 20s. You know what I'm saying? But when you hit to your 30s, that's when women start to realize, like, I got done dirty by a whole bunch of dudes who were tall. I got done dirty by a 6'3" nigga, a 6'6" nigga, 6'8" nigga, and then they just look at this 5'8" nigga like, well, he's a nice guy, and he has his life together, and you know, he doesn't have baby mama issues, and
No kids.
no kids, and you know, maybe height shouldn't matter, but you know, you
Wait,
guys.
who's 5'8" though?
I don't know. I'm just saying an
Oh,
example. I'm
okay.
painting a
Nigga.
picture.
Come on, we're rounding up,
I'm
man.
just kidding, guys.
I'm just
Jeez.
painting a picture.
That
Painting
was
the-
shade, man.
Yeah.
But
I
you
love you guys though.
But you
Stop,
know
I
what
was
my
kidding.
pet peeve is, especially, you know, when you're in your like early 20s, and my luck and Marcus's luck, all of our homies are tall.
Oh yeah.
And they got the nerve to say, "Oh man, y'all some pretty motherfuckers, man. Y'all get all the bitches, man." I'm like, homie, if you don't shut the hell up, dude, you rolled out of bed, put on a wrinkly white tee, some sweatpants on, and you're pulling all the bad chicks in.
And he still got eye boogers.
Flip flops.
And he still got eye boogers in his eyes.
I'm over here on the perfect push-up trying to get my chest to poke out, make sure I
Yeah.
get a haircut, you know, lotion up, baby oil, you know. You know what I mean?
Got the grill and the
You
the
know,
earrings,
try to
nigga,
look
and the
all
earrings.
cool, just to
Oh,
hope
man.
I get a chick to look at me in the
Eye
eye level,
level.
because she be looking up. She look
Yeah.
up. She don't
Yeah.
look down.
You know what I'm saying?
In my defense, I can't speak for anybody else but myself. But like, I want to ask about your guys' type later. But I don't have a type. I have preference. I do enjoy taller men,
And that's perfectly
because
fine.
I love climbing trees,
Hey.
Oh,
and
damn it.
but but I don't discriminate. I have messed with a few short men, and man,
They
the
let you have it,
business.
huh? They let you
The
have it.
business.
Whoa.
See, y'all heard
Wait,
it.
wait, wait,
Y'all niggas heard it.
Margo,
We got
no
more to prove,
room
man.
for error.
No
We
room
don't.
for error, homie. Niggas will do what it takes to please their partner. And that's the segue
Oh,
for
yeah.
pleasing their partners. So,
Mm.
man, that is a huge thing these days, and especially in the single scene, and if you're in a relationship, pleasing your partner, doing whatever it takes to get her or him satisfied.
How
Even if
important
it
is
involves
it?
throwing your back out.
Whoa.
Did you come yet?
But how important is it to you? Like, is it like, okay, do I have to be dating the chick? Or is it just any jump off? Like, every time you put it down, she's going to get my best? Or just does it have to matter? Like, I really like this chick. So, like, does it vary? Like,
Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. For me, it's like a reputation that you gotta uphold. So even if it's just a chick that you're slightly attracted to, that you wouldn't mind smashing, you gotta smash her like she's like fucking one of the finest chicks in the world. You gotta let her have it because you know what? She's gonna spread the gospel about your dick. She gonna,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you know, dumb girls will spread the gospel about your dick, but the smart ones will keep it to themselves. Smart girls were like,
By the nightstand.
I'm not telling none of my friends.
They
keep it all to themselves.
By their nightstand. That's what they gonna try.
They keep it all to themselves.
And you might only have one shot.
Yeah, exactly. You only have one shot. You have that one
Lose
opportunity.
all
yourself.
right,
in
you know
the
what I'm
music.
saying? All right, Eminem.
So I mean,
Rabbit.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
8 Mile.
you gotta come prepared, man. I'm not saying throw all your bag of tricks out there, but you know, give her a nice introduction to let her know what you're about.
A little sample.
Yeah, you know, like shit. I've been called the type of nigga who has two different personalities. They look at me and they probably see a sheep, but you know, I'm a wolf underneath. So you better beware. You know, one lady that I had sex with, she told me like, oh my God, you're the type of dude I could take
Dog.
home to my mom, but
Marco, you said
but
lady
still-
like she's a cougar.
Who's that lady?
hey man,
Who's that
she's my conglomerate and she shall remain anonymous.
Hey,
My
man.
nigga.
I ain't mad at you,
No,
man.
Smart man.
no.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. Anyone else?
Yeah,
Any
what's your
takers?
guys' take?
Well, man, like I'm in a relationship, bro. So like for going on 8 years. So you know her body, you know what she likes, what she doesn't like. And if I wasn't pleasing her or I wasn't making her climax, I would feel like shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me personally, because I'm in a relationship, like you were saying, Nessa, like, oh, if you just like her or whatever, you know, yada, yada, yada. But in my case, it's like, dude, if I'm not fitting the bill with that, you know what I mean? I need to read some, like, Kama Sutra books or, you know what I mean, eat better, do something better, you know what I mean? Because, and then in my situation, you know, I got kids. So it's like you kind of got to get it how you live. So it might not be this whole, like, candles and rubbing oils and you know doing all this foreplay. You just kind of got to get it how you can, and and if I make her come in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or vice versa, that's just what it is, because we got to get it in before, you know, kids wake up or time to go to work or someone's coming home or it just, you know, it's just like it just
Yeah.
goes like that sometimes. But for me, like in my single days, it's like
In his slaying days.
it's just like I'm already behind the 8 ball, you know, me being white and Asian, you know what I'm saying? You know, take it how you want to take it.
Could've
But
fooled me.
Take it how you take it how you want to take it. But it's just like Marcus said, it's a reputation. You don't want to be out there giving out mediocre dick, man, because you only might get one chance, you know? And the thing at that point, I was just like, I wanted them to speak the gospel. Because because at that time I was just like I wanted them to know, you know what I mean? Like Zach wasn't for play, you know what I mean?
It's hilarious.
But yeah, man, you know, that's my take on it. Though.
What about you?
This
MZ?
nigga got his own hashtag, I swear. No, but for me, it's the same thing, man. Like, you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to please your partner, because I personally feel like on some real shit, regardless of what any woman says, if they not getting that, they eventually walk away.
Yeah,
You know, they eventually
they will go somewhere else.
And if they try to say otherwise, I think it's bullshit.
Hey.
And plus, I'm just the type of person that likes to please my women, even if I don't get mine. But
Unselfish love.
Yeah.
I'm
And
unselfish in that case.
and
But
You have to be. You have to be, because the more you give, the more you receive, my brother.
Oh yeah.
I've been in
Tenfold,
4
tenfold.
relationships.
And you know what?
though.
Wait, I'm gonna speak on some petty shit real quick.
Uh-oh.
Petty
Like-
shit. Petty alert.
Like if I get turned down on some shit, like if I wasn't tall enough or something,
Uh-huh.
and then they come back later, knock the bottom out their ass and send them on their way. That's petty as fuck, and I'd do it. I've done it.
But, you know, to counteract what you said about it being bullshit, I've been in 4 relationships.
Mhm.
And, I mean, out of the 4, like, everyone was different. But for the most part, they were all, like, mediocre. Like it was never, and I'm not just saying that because we're not together anymore. I never really, I just enjoyed like, them as people. But as far as like sex, like them not fully pleasing me or whatnot, like it wasn't really a big deal to me.
But for me, like if like these dudes you were in a relationship, did they ever ask like, well, what could I do? Or what do you like? Because if you're in a relationship, I think
communication is key.
I think that's when you can really be vulnerable and just let yourself go. You know what I mean? Now, like you were saying, if you're just messing around with chicks, then it's just kind of like whatever. You kind of keep guarded. But if you're in a relationship, you're vulnerable. You want to know like the little things, the little intricacies to make, your partner click. You know what I mean? And, because you see them at their worst, their best, and, just on some everyday shit. So that's the thing. Like, if I'm me, I don't want to be too big for her to be like, you know what? Like, what do you like? What do I need to do better? Or how do you like this? Because, sometimes guys feel too comfortable, like, oh, yeah, you like it like this. And they might not. They might not.
Every woman is different. So you have to really, even if it's your first time and without communication, you have to listen to her body.
Right.
You have to see like what makes her tick, and not like mad, but like what gets her going. Like, okay, she arched her back a little bit.
Yeah, watch her reactions.
Watch her reactions. Pay attention to her breathing patterns. Moaning. I'm not like a fucking sex expert. I mean, I'm just saying, but in essence, on how to really touch them. Do they like to be handled? Do they like to be the the beta female and you be the alpha male? Like you pin her down and just like let her have it, or
Choke
is she
her
or choke or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she wants to be choked, or she or you wanna put her arms behind her back.
Yeah.
And pin her down. You know what I mean? Like you gotta figure out what kind of woman she is, just from body language. You know what I'm saying? You communicate with your body language. So kinetically, you have to figure her out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Is she the type of chick who prefers head over dick, or she prefers dick over head? You know what I mean? Does she likes to get her nipples licked or her ears licked? You know what I mean? Is she a kissy type of person, or is she not a kissy type of person? Like you have to figure all this shit out within a moment's time, kinetically. You know what I'm saying? So I would just advise you just to really, take your time with the foreplay, figure out what gets her going.
Slow and steady pace.
And then once you figure her out, just like how Floyd figured out all his opponents in the ring, boy, you got the win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the win once you figure it out. So how like you already said, you've been in a relationship for four guys, and have you communicated with them like what pleases you, or was it that the fact that you were just happy that you're in a relationship and you have something more than just sex to satisfy you?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was more so like the people pleaser. Like if he was happy, then I was happy. And to be honest, like sex wasn't like really a big thing for me as far as me getting mine. Because speaking of which, I just turned 30 last month, and I barely received my first orgasm September 2015. So
damn.
Yeah. And I've been sexually active for 15 years.
Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, it's never really...
Since you were 15?
15 years old, yeah. I was pretty young. Anywho,
Damn it.
Well, shit, I ain't get it in until 19.
Started early, nigga.
I ain't get it until I was 19.
But I was dating him. Like, we were in a relationship. It wasn't like, yeah. Well, speaking of that, I want to know, what is your guys' take on dating? What is dating? Like, can you define it? Because I feel, and the reason why I asked this, well, because I, talking to a few females, they all pose the same question. Like, what is dating to you men? Because I feel like it is defined differently nowadays, and then with
different.
genders too.
It's defined where a person is within their life, what chapter of their book they're on in their life. Like personally, me, I just got out of a 5-year relationship. I am not trying to find anything seriously right now.
Right.
That's a good ass answer, man.
And I am casually dating. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna, if I went on a date with someone and we hooked up, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We still keep contact, but I'm not gonna bug you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, because I have a life of my own. You have a life of your own. You're trying to better yourself just as much as I am. But if we have spare time to kick it with each other, why not? You know what I mean? And you gotta let them know straight up, like, hey, I may be dating other girls. Are you cool with that? And if they're fine with that, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But you gotta be honest, especially being single, because you don't want to look like you're trying to perpetrate that you a big player or anything. So I would advise you men to be honest with these women, especially if you're single. If they asking you like, are you seeing other women? Let them know. Yes, I'm seeing other women. But the thing is, it's like no, like I mean, the best way you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But you
man.
have to be honest, because women they're gonna respect your honesty, even
Mm.
though it may hurt them a little bit. But it's gonna help you out in the long run.
Yep.
It's gonna help you out in the long run, because she can never say, well, he's deceived me.
Mhm.
He led me on. He did this. Like, this nigga let you know from the gate.
You know what though?
Uh-oh.
They some of them tend to do that anyway.
Yeah. And then also then it's a gift and a curse when you give them good dick, because they
Yeah.
end up wanting to lock you down in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, make me.
They want to lock you down in a relationship, and then just like, and then they're trying to throw in mad offers like I'm a college recruit. But I take care of my man anytime when he wants it.
No.
Hey, but
know what I mean?
if I'm really digging the dude, I let them know, man. I'm gonna drop all my hoes for you. I ain't got no hoes though, but it
He
sounds
said her
good.
hoes.
It sounds good.
Yeah. Anyway.
I
The
ain't got
lies.
no hoes.
Hashtag the lies.
Hashtag we don't believe.
I need
you.
to get my
You need
roster
more
up.
people.
I need to get my roster up because I ain't got.
Oh,
nothing
Dude, what the
going
fuck? You trying to
on.
get a 10-man rotation?
Nah, just that starting five.
Just a
Stop
starting
it.
five?
What about a sixth man?
Hey, at least
Yeah, I feel
at least you didn't say a 53-man roster.
Oh,
Negative.
what the
Negative.
fuck?
Football team.
damn.
I
At least
know.
you did say that, man. At least you didn't say that.
No soccer
we'll
team,
stick to
no
basketball,
football,
you
no
know.
baseball.
March Madness, let's go.
All right. Hey, Shawty, how we looking, my man?
Yeah, we
Oh,
got like
we
20
straight.
minutes.
Oh, we straight then. We about to go in.
Wait, so what is your guys' take on it?
What was it again?
Dating.
Dating.
Define
I,
dating.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
well-
I don't know what dating is. I haven't dated in
Mhm.
so long, but when I was single, I did my thing, man. I literally I don't really consider it a problem. Maybe now I do, but back then I didn't. I just felt better with more females I was talking to.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
felt, oh, I'm talking to her. Oh, that's not good enough. And in hindsight, that was probably a bad way of going about it, because I probably missed out on a lot of quality people. You know.
You know what they say, man? They say a man who chases 2 rabbits catches none.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, that's a yeah.
insightful.
So
Yeah.
at that time, like, I never really like laid out any parameters, like, oh, we're going together, like, I'm only talking to you, like, stuff like that. But like Marcus says, sometimes they'll claim me like, whoa, they'll kind of rush the process, like, well, what are we, like
That question.
what's our title? What's that? I'm like,
We're just ordinary people.
like, like delete, text that
Delete.
thread.
Yeah. Our title is gray area.
But yeah, like you were saying, that's sometimes, if you're feeling someone, you just let them know, like, man, I'm ready to just just talk to you exclusively, and leave all the childish shit behind.
So let me ask you this, because you said it wasn't enough to be talking to Stacy and Monica and all these other music.
These are all
And
fake
it
names.
so yes, they are.
Yes,
Sorry.
they are.
So like what I don't know if it's too personal, but what made you? Because you're in 8 years, right?
Yeah,
Like
right.
what made you realize? Okay, this is the one.
It's just like, it's crazy. Like I said, a lot of people know me here for like over 10 years,
Mhm.
and everyone's seen me with all different type of sisters, man. Light skin, mixed ones, dark skin,
Okay.
all of
Man.
them. All of them. And with her, I saw her on MySpace. Yes, MySpace.
They don't know
Um,
about that.
And you know how you on MySpace you kind of scope someone's page,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then you add her, but you might not talk to her. And then they had the little bulletin board, or she would post like how she was feeling. Then one day, I just had the courage to be like, "Oh man, you okay? Like, what's wrong?" And then
Lumberjack
you
back.
and then we just started talking. And the thing with her that me and her had so much in common is that she's Filipino and white. I'm Asian and white.
Mhm.
she's always dated black dudes. I've always dated black females. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
it kind like we had a
Wow.
lot of
Shit went back to full circle.
Yeah, it went back
Wow.
full circle.
Crazy.
And we
that's
just like
crazy.
we just like really clicked, man.
That's
It was
dope.
just like it was like a feeling, you know. It wasn't really words said. It was just kind of a feeling, and then we hung out a lot, and and things
Tad
led to
down.
things
Tad
led to
down.
another, and hey man,
Oh,
eight,
right.
8 years strong,
That's
ups and
what's up.
ups and
Yeah.
downs, smiles and frowns, but man, we still
But y'all
standing,
made it through.
man.
Y'all storm.
Yeah.
Y'all weathered
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
storm. So that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, shit
Yeah.
gets really tough in relationships. Trust me.
Yeah,
But
man.
like I said, you got to take your shot.
Yeah.
It's like that gnawing feeling, like in anything. I'm not really on social media, but I'm sure like if you guys are on IG or Snap or you add someone on Facebook, whatever,
Twitter,
it just
all
like gnaws at you. Like, dude, I gotta say something. Like if I
Yeah.
don't, I can't. I can't. It's just not gonna be good.
You're
So
gonna always
I
wonder
did,
what
and
if.
like I said, if it went well, great. If not, who knows what it could have been? You know what I mean? But you got to take your shot, man, and you never know. It could be miss right or miss wrong. You never know. So
they say 100% of the shots you miss are the ones you don't
take.
Yeah.
Right?
Is
Preach.
that Wayne Gretzky who quoted that? Or I think it was Wayne Gretzky, but y'all, hey, the audience, y'all could fact check me
Hockey
on
Jordan.
that. I would rather, have interaction with the guest to fact check us. And and also speaking to our listeners, I just want to give a shout out to all of our listeners who gave us 500 plays
Nice.
within 2 months independently.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what's up,
So that's a
man.
small
Oh.
victory that we're gonna hang our hat on. We appreciate
Yay.
that. Like I said, we appreciate the cities for fucking with us, the other countries overseas fucking with us. You guys are great. Spread the word. Let your friend know, your friends, your family, that the jig is up. Is here to stay. Well, I know that's like a very powerful statement, but we're gonna try to stay consistent and bring fresh content. And if you guys want to,
Nah, speak
interact-
that shit into existence
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
roll
okay.
with it, nigga.
Speak
all right, and
into
then
existence.
send us an email. If you want to ask us questions, anything, just let us know. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we do have an email.
Yeah.
Speaking
of
which-
let's hear it.
So I'm just pulling it up right here, and the subject says "Love the show."
Yay.
I just wanted to show love to the fam. Love the show. Did want to know how Zach went from lumberjack Zach chopping
Aw,
dropping hoes down like timber to Zach.
Okay.
You
Okay.
motherfucker, you.
All right. So, damn it, man. Okay. Back in the day, man, I thought I was hot shit, homie. I had like braids down to my ass, homie. I thought it was like B2K or something like that. Like, tall tee, airbrush, match everything.
Hella fresh.
Yeah.
I would have thought this
So,
nigga was extra light
Like
skinned for real.
like one day I was just like super like feeling myself like that, like Bruce Leroy glow. Like I was like, man, like so I just like man, I'm like a lumberjack Zach, be chopping these hoes down, timber. Like it literally happened like that, and then it just kind of like ran with it, like
Yeah.
because I thought I was like real smooth to talk to the chicks, stuff like that,
Chopping them down.
chopping them down, So I got, so it kind of just stuck with me. Now the Zach, like I tend to, say some outrageous things or stuff like that. So people's response would be like, "Oh, Zach," like either
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Zach," like or like, "Damn, dude," like, "Oh, Zach," like kind of like in a
Like, did he
disappointed.
just say that?
Like, did he just say
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
So it's more like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I kind of got the names, rolling. with
Okay,
that,
then we
you
have
know?
a few more questions. It was asked, how y'all feel about Channing Tatum playing Gambit? Anybody want to take on that?
That is I have mixed feelings about that. I mean, he can have the look of Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. As far as his acting ability and all that,
He has to prove it.
yeah,
Yeah.
He has
basically,
to
prove
prove it.
yeah, he has to
prove it.
show and prove.
But I heard that Channing Tatum's a big Gambit fan,
Yeah,
and it's a passion project, kind of like
yeah, he's
Ryan Reynolds did with Deadpool. So
yeah, he's
hopefully,
low-key pushing it too. Yeah.
I hope Channing Tatum gets it right. I have no hate,
Yeah.
towards Fox and how sometimes they botch up Marvel. That's my personal opinion. But like I said, I just saw Batman vs Superman last night, and I mean Tonight.
Oh,
But the critics were trashing it. But I formulate my own fucking opinion, and I felt that the critics don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I enjoyed the movie, and it wasn't even on a fanboy aspect. It was the fact that you just gotta learn how to follow a fucking movie. Pay attention, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
yes, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
And then the email continues on. Oh, anybody else want to take on that, Channing Tatum? No. All right. All right. And he said, me personally, I think he's gonna kill all the critics. Before people hate on him, go watch Hateful Eight. And he said that man's role in that movie was Gambit. On another note,
good point.
if I had to live in one of the DC cities, I'm fucking with them in Scary Land of the Amazonians. Big thick, he said, big thick Wonder Women looking chicks all over. But love the show. Keep up all the good work, Jovan.
Oh, what up, Joe?
Well, shout out to
He
Joe
would say
Vaughn.
some stuff like
Hey,
that.
but
Be careful
my
in
nigga,
that Amazon
yeah,
world.
and
They
Themyscira,
break
homie,
dicks too, homie.
like nigga, like that's a land where niggas don't go to and live to tell the
They
story.
kill motherfuckers
On site.
Males. They kill men and shit.
Like
homie.
on site, man. So I hope you could swim. I hope they give you the mercy to swim your ass back to where you fucking came from.
You know what though? If they were anything like those Amazon women on
Futurama,
sign me up for like a month or something.
you
For
gonna
a
die.
month.
They gonna fuck me to death.
But hey,
pelvis just
Pelvis
crumbles
thrust.
apart.
But I can imagine how tight those Amazonian women really are, though.
Oh,
Think about
man.
it. Think about it.
Oh man.
Dude,
You know what? I would be like Anthony Mackie on She Hates Me, dude.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
that shit.
Oh man.
14 kids, 23
And
kids
shout
and
out to
shit.
Gal Gadot. That's how you pronounce her name. Gal Gadot. She killed it as Wonder Woman. I love how she plays the role. She is gorgeous. Oh my God. I can't wait for the Wonder Woman movie
Especially
to
if
come
they-
out
if the
in
Amazons look like her.
2017. Oh man, she is so gorgeous. Good job. Good job, girl. Shout out to
Hey,
you.
what if the Amazons look like the bodybuilding women though?
The body. I mean, are we talking bodybuilding or physique challenge women? I mean, that's a little
They're
too different.
different.
Okay, let's go physique challenge women. Let's say that. Then.
Like if they look like, let's say, what's that girl's name on Instagram?
Nah, don't be doing that. I'm trying to pick a good one.
I am trying to pick a good one.
Cheating.
Like a Brittany Renner or
Oh, okay. Okay.
Kima Russo. That's her name.
I think yeah.
You know what
Shout
I
outs
mean?
to her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jessica Terra.
Skylar Diggins.
Oh my God. Anyway, I was having a little
You
moment
hear me?
right
I
now.
said Skylar Diggins.
Oh, Skylar Diggins. Yeah. Sydney LaRue, but she's married and she's pregnant. So,
Good job.
good job to
Congrats
congrats
to
to
you.
you and congrats to her husband. I don't blame you. I wouldn't pull out either.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, have you ever seen have you seen a girl so fine, she's pregnant, and he's like, man, whoever the dad is, I don't blame you, dog.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Some nasty motherfuckers would be like, I still hit it.
Oh yeah.
Not me. I'm just speaking
Hey,
what
but
I heard.
I heard, coworkers was preaching the gospel, like, man, pregnant pussy's the best.
I
I'm
heard
like,
that. Yeah.
Look.
Yes.
Hey, I got
Yo,
kids, man.
yo,
I
yo.
got kids.
Hey,
Yo.
hey, but look. On that,
What?
yeah. Like,
This nigga?
like if I
Kmart,
Kmart,
you got some
619?
pregnant pussy?
You think I have
Oh.
some pregnant? What the fuck?
Oh, what?
Yo,
Story
my
time
man.
after dark.
My man.
I'm sorry. This nigga said after the
he
show.
said after the show. All right, so
We supposed to be boys, man.
I
We
know.
supposed to know stuff like this.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, fellas,
I think I know who you're talking
if you are in a relationship and your girl's pregnant, give it a try.
Yeah,
Let me know.
yeah,
Send-
like,
send
if
us
that's
an
my-
email.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Multiple times.
Multiple
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Because you gotta understand, man, when your girl's pregnant,
She wants
she's
it.
horny, bro.
Yeah,
she
she's
wants
very,
it.
very horny. You know what I mean? So, gotta get it in, man.
Yo, I heard. I mean, I listened to something was brought up like that on another podcast, Lip Service, and Stephanie Santiago was talking about, having sex with her baby father while she was pregnant, and she said it helped her give birth easily,
Yeah, that too.
like having all that sex and him like actually nutting inside of her just
Nigga, I
created
can't wait.
a lot of
I can't wait.
a lot of lubrication. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
when she said birth was Birth was easy.
Miss Anonymous out there, whoever you are, when I meet you and this happens, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Literally, he can't fucking wait, ladies. So y'all.
Sleepy Brown can't wait. Shit.
That's my
shit.
jam.
Yeah, that's the shit. Right
Yeah,
there.
that was the shit right there. Exactly. Yeah. So, any plans for the weekend, guys? What you guys got? up to?
Yes. I'm going to hopefully see Kobe Bryant, but I'm going to the Laker game on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I just went to one on Tuesday.
Yeah, you went to see. So, how was it seeing Kobe Bryant play?
It's crazy, man. It's a lot different than watching on TV. This is my first game, NBA game, watched ever.
That's
Before
dope.
that, it was the Globetrotters, but you know that's
I ain't
different.
mad at you.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it's a lot different, man. Like when you see him out there playing, I don't know how to explain it because when you watch it on TV, it look like there's something like you know how you're yelling at the TV. You should have did this and this. Like it looks a lot different when you're watching it live. Like
I get
okay,
it.
Now
I
get it.
see what
Oh.
happened.
Yeah.
You see everything. Like okay. And Kobe did good that night. He scored 20 plus points.
Okay.
They won against the Grizzlies.
All right.
Yeah. Got a bobblehead that looked nothing like Kobe Bryant.
You know,
He
like
has the
a-
number 24 with the fro. I was like, wait,
Fuck.
something's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I get to see him play because this is gonna be my third Laker game that I've been to within the last maybe like 2 years, and both times he wasn't playing, because he was hurt. So I mean, it's gonna be Easter, so hopefully he comes and shows out.
Rocking all the
Yeah,
pastel
I'm speaking
colors.
in existence, so he is going to
He said
play.
he said he's
on
going to try to
Sunday.
play all the home games.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You
sure
know.
he's gonna play this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna play
Yeah.
this one.
So I'm very excited for that. My homeboy got me a ticket for my birthday, so shout out.
That's a-
boy.
That's a very
Shout
nice
out.
homeboy.
Yes.
That's a very
Yes.
nice homeboy.
You gonna see how much he really likes you. See where them seats are.
Our,
I'm not
ours was
even
pretty damn
tripping though,
close,
to
too,
be
though.
honest. I like just the fact I get to be, there before he retires. I just
No,
think
that's
it's
dope.
so
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm excited.
That's awesome. You know what
I mean, because before when I was in high school, y'all know Preachy and Tech, and they were the managers for the basketball and
you
the
didn't get
football
close
team.
to those ballers, huh?
Well, anyway, so the basketball
You
coach.
did say you like
the
tall men.
We all do. Sorry, but
Laws
the
of
basketball
attraction.
coach, he had tickets to the Clippers before CP3, before when they were just
Like
garbage.
Brian Cook.
Yeah.
Or nobody was trying to go to the game. So how many
Dar-
tickets y'all
Darius
want?
Miles.
Darius Miles. Yeah.
So
Quentin
we
Richardson.
would get tickets, and we would just come
Lamar
down,
Odom.
and the girls would just be walking around because
Sam
they didn't really
Corey
care
Sam
about the sport,
Cassell.
you know.
Right.
So I didn't really get to watch it then, and
Oh,
because I would just be there. I'm the driver, and we go, and yeah. So this time I'm gonna actually get to see a
Corey
really
Betty's
good.
trash.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. You guys talked over me. I'm
sorry.
over it.
But nah, I feel you. I've actually been to Staples Center.
Mhm.
My favorite player, shout out to the short dudes, even though he's 6 foot, Allen Iverson.
Yes.
I got to see
AI.
him play
The
against.
answer.
I got to see him play against the Clippers, and it was nosebleeds, man.
Nice.
But I do appreciate my dad for taking me out there just to see AI play, and this was in his prime.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up.
So
Yeah.
I got to see it, and I got to see why. Who was on the Clippers, man?
There's
I know.
Miles.
I'm pretty sure Elton Brand was there. Darius
Elton
Miles,
Brand.
Lamar Odom, yeah.
Oh.
But it was a dope experience, man. Cause like I said,
Right.
the reason why I started growing my hair out for cornrows was because of Allen Iverson. You know what I mean? That was like the main reason. I'd have the little long sock, the sanitary, and then cut it. AI was my dude, man. You know what I mean? So
Preachy was so in love with him. I was-
and
You know what's dope about Allen Iverson? He had his own following, and he didn't have any Jordan comparisons to be great, like
Mhm.
everybody else is getting right now. Like
Yeah.
like Stephen Curry.
And
He's
you know
getting
what?
Jordan
His
comparisons.
and Iverson's shoe deals were pretty nice. I mean, he had
yeah, Jada Kidd.
Jada
Jada
Kidd's rapping
Kidd's
on
on
it.
rapping on it. And then,
He even did his own verse.
Yeah.
Go get your Asics.
Jada
all
the
from the
AI.
Basics.
Go get the A5.
Jada and AI.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing about AI, he changed the game of basketball on and off the court because when he came, dudes weren't getting cornrows. They weren't wearing do-rags.
They weren't wearing
weren't-
sleeves
They
either.
weren't
Those
wearing
sleeves.
They weren't being. They didn't have a gang of tattoos.
Yeah.
And he made it okay. He made people like, dude, this is me, and this is how I'm.
Hate it or love it.
NBA was the reason why they had a dress code because of Allen Iverson.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's why I felt on his way out they didn't do him right because they were low key trying to blackball that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Didn't they put like some type of rule over the crossover? His type
yeah,
of crossover?
palming. Yeah, they put the carrying in there. And like I said, when like I know all these young kids want to be like Steph Curry, shoot, dribble, pass. When I was growing up, you know, this is pre-internet. You would try to be like AI, man. You try to do the
Yeah.
crossover like AI. You want to be fast like him. You know
Especially
what I mean?
Break ankles.
after
Where,
you cross
yeah,
Jordan.
break ankles. You know, had the headband. You know, you wanted to look cool. You know what I mean? And everyone knows when he crossed over Jordan, everyone's like,
Yeah, that was
"Oh,
that. That was
man."
it.
Yeah, and
Then his the second shoes came out, the answers.
yeah. So, you know, shout out to AI though, but and like I said, you know, Kobe is a GOAT and is GOAT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and if y'all don't know what GOAT means, greatest of all time, you know what I mean? He's up there. You know what I mean? And I can't say I was ever a Kobe Bryant fan, but I respect that dude, just how he plays, his work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, when he's on the court in his prime, I've never seen a better scorer. Like for real.
Black Mamba.
Like the Black Mamba, dude. Like and like just keep it G. A lot of the really great players like MJ and Kobe, they say they're pricks. You know, they're not nice people to be around because it's just their will to win. They're not here to make friends. They're here to win. Some people respect it, some people don't. But at the end of the day, you know, look at how many championships they got.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, you know, shout out to that, and I hope you have a good time. I hope Kobe plays, you know.
Yeah, my fingers are crossed for you.
Yes.
So,
if y'all, sorry, really quick, if y'all are into reading, you guys should read the book Relentless. Like,
okay.
have you guys read that book?
Relentless? No, I haven't read that book, but go ahead. I mean, what's your take on that book?
I haven't finished it
You
because
haven't
I
finished
haven't been reading like I want to. But it's a really dope read, and you don't even have to really be into sports to enjoy the book. But yeah, if you're he basically he wait what the sorry what
What's the
was
author's
his
name?
Tim S. Grover, and he
He used to train Michael Jordan.
he trained Michael Jordan.
Charles
he trained
Barkley.
Kobe. He
Yeah.
trained
Yeah.
Dwayne
Dwayne Wade.
Wade. So like he basically told a story about that and how hard they trained.
Mhm.
And and if you're into business or anything like that, this is a good read for you. It's all about passion. So
Reading is fundamental.
Yeah,
Yes, it
Tim
is.
Grover is that dude. Let me just say that,
Yep.
man. He's trained the best. You know what I mean? And a quick Tim Grover story. He actually said the best athlete he ever trained, I know it's gonna sound crazy, Charles Barkley. No lie.
That don't sound crazy to me.
Because he would people don't realize Charles Barkley was a 6'5", 6'6" power forward.
Yeah.
People don't realize that.
Undersized power.
Go
forward.
watch the the finals that he played against the Bulls and watch every and one he made in. That was retarded. I was like, this dude, man, is crazy. Nobody was finishing like that. Like not like him. Hell
So
no.
on the level of books, like me, I don't really read as much, but I do listen to audio books.
books.
See, this would have been a good segue for an Audible ad, but since Audible hasn't hit me up yet, but I'll give them a little shout out. I've been listening to the Productivity Project by Chris Bailey. Now that so far what I'm getting out of it is just basically finding ways to raise your level of production as whatever your agenda is for the day. Because as people, we all have to be productive. I had to be productive to get this podcast started. I had to get we had to be productive as human beings to make sure that the lights stay on and the gas is in the car. So that's my recommendation as far as reading material, self-education, because here on The Jig Is Up, we do promote, self-bettering, self-acceptance, and self-love and everything like that. Because like I said before, if you're not being yourself, the jig is up.
Yeah.
People gonna figure you out anyway.
Exactly.
They're gonna see right through you. So that. I mean, I know we say a lot of fuck shit. We say a lot of semi-educational shit. Sometimes we might say some controversial shit or some nerd shit. But hey, this is all in the encompasses of what our life experiences and our interests. So, if you guys still fucking with us, great. If not, go ahead and listen to another podcast. It's fine with me.
It's all good.
I'm
It's
sure
all
we'll have
good.
an episode for you anyway.
Yeah, we'll have an
Soon
episode
enough.
for you. Like last week, we did it strictly for my geeks, and this week, we're talking about a little self-love.
And that's why y'all need to hit us up, Gig with the Jig, and let us know what y'all want to hear.
Hashtag Gig with the Jig on Twitter. Hashtag Gig with the Jig on Facebook. Hashtag Gig with the Jig on Instagram. You know what I mean? And if you get hit Nessa up, if you have her social handles, if you hit Easy up, if you have her social handles. Zach is off the grid. Unless he wants to give out his Twitter name.
I do have a Twitter.
He has a Twitter, folks.
He has a Twitter.
Twitter alert.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm feeling a little froggy, so I'll give that out. You know what I mean? Because it's actually public right now. It's not private. Z Montgomery 619. So if you add me, cool. If you hit me up, especially if you hit me up about sports or music, man, I'll probably get right back at you. Now, if it's on some fuck shit, you getting blocked straight like that. I'm reporting you as spam. So but I don't really talk on there that much. I'll retweet a lot of sports shit or some crazy Vine videos or something about music.
Speaking of Vine videos, what's up with this nigga Cat, man?
Oh shit! You know what? After watching that, because we all seen the video where he jabbed his kid.
Yeah.
I watched the full video. It don't look like Cat is high or nothing, because he's just out there playing soccer with the kids, and he seemed like he just same old Cat, man. Just the kid was pressing him what's up, man? You wanna fight?
Yeah, you pressing.
And he I ain't got time for that little dude. And dude followed him. So when he got over to Cat, and it was back to that point of the video where everybody saw. Cat jabbed him because he felt like he was being threatened. Dude, back up. Threw a quick jab, and
I watched an interview with the kid.
Yeah.
It happens.
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched an interview with the kid, and it happens that he has 2 years of wrestling experience.
Yeah, you seen those moves?
Yeah,
I seen that too. I was like, yo, he wrestles?
He wrestled. He tried to put in the rear naked chokehold. And man, these memes, I'm sorry, Cat. These memes are hilarious.
Nigga,
they put him on
basketball.
The basketball one.
I was dying, dude.
Yo, they put this nigga on the cover of UFC 2. Oh my god. They had a cover of there was a cover there's 3 minutes. All right, we got 3 minutes.
No, I said UFC 3.
Oh, UFC 3.
They put UFC 3 because UFC 2 came out.
No, but they put it on UFC 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they put a picture of him, Conor McGregor, and Holly Holm, all getting choked out. I'm like, these niggas. Now I know the Jig is up. It's a place where nothing is safe, but the place where really nothing is safe is the internet, nigga. It's so unforgiving,
definitely.
nigga.
Straight up.
Once you a meme, you're a meme for life.
Yep.
Michael Jordan.
Right, I was about to say that.
Man, I hope he copyrighted that mug, man. Get your paper
I
on
would have
that.
did that if I was Mike. It seemed like some shit he'll do.
Nah, he would. He would hella
Mike
do
does
that.
not to monetize that shit. Okay, y'all making fun. And the crazy thing about it, that face is gonna be synonymous with losing, but this man is a winner.
Yo.
That's the crazy thing about it. Michael Jordan has won championships. He's won a whole lot of accolades in his profession as a basketball player.
Yep.
But every time
Very
when it comes to
successful.
someone taking losses, it's his face on there. And that's the funniest thing. I don't know if they just did that on purpose or it's just it's hell. Yeah, exactly. It's very ironic that they do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like, wow.
But also,
And it doesn't have nothing to do with him specifically. That's
Yeah.
what's funny about it. But we're just gonna use your face. Your fucking face.
Loser. You know what I mean? Well, you loser.
And he did that when he got inducted to the Hall of
Fame.
Fame. That's not even negative. That's not a loss or nothing.
That's tears
that's
of
winning.
joy.
That's winning. Yeah.
That's tears of joy, and you know what I mean? Wow.
Hey, but on some real shit, man, Cat Williams needs some help, man. On some real shit. But I'm glad you watched the whole video because I just only saw that clip, and I'm like, damn it, Cat. I thought you were just out there just
swinging
roaming around. You know what I
Especially
mean?
after that shit at the Benny Siegel concert thing.
Yeah.
Benny Siegel show.
Oh, yeah.
After that too, I'm like, this nigga, is he good? Is he all right? Taking drugs, something? Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. So I just hope he gets some help, man, because I
Yeah.
know we laugh and some of the stuff is very funny. You know what I mean? But
that dude can end up dead.
Yeah,
dog.
he needs some help,
He
man.
can end up dead
Yeah.
if you keep fucking around with the wrong people. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We don't. I don't want to say R.I.P. Cat Williams anytime soon. I just hope that the man gets some help. But man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny.
Oh, that shit's
Y'all
hilarious.
stupid.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, man. Like, damn, Cat. You know?
I mean, I think from
But,
what
hey-
it looked like, I don't think he care about giant dudes to that point. I
Yeah.
think.
But
I
low
personally
key,
think.
low key's like relevant. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
always see him now. You
Hey,
know?
man.
And
It's
he's
either-
low key still doing comedy shows. man.
It's either Donald Trump or Cat Williams are killing the internet
Yeah.
right now. Think about it. Cat Williams or Donald Trump. They're
Well,
killing the
check,
internet.
I'd rather see Cat Williams on the internet than
Yeah.
Donald Trump's
Yeah.
punk ass, man.
Did you hear about the little rally for Bernie Sanders? I heard it was turned up. I think what was her name? Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson.
She was there. I didn't
Shout
know.
outs to her.
Shout outs to Claire.
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
This nigga.
You know what I mean? She could nurse me back
What's
to health anytime.
nigga? What's her name on 7 Pounds?
What's her name on fucking He
Kids?
Got Game? What's her
This
name?
nigga dug in the crazy.
Oh,
What
man.
the fuck?
When she was on He
Lala.
Got Game. Oh, yes, Lala, man. When she was in He
Nigga,
Got
that
Game.
Ferris wheel, nigga.
Oh, man. Ray Allen. Hey, dude.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Man, he was, before Steph Curry, it was Ray Allen.
Hey,
yo.
shout out to that nigga for rocking Shuttlesworth on his jersey though.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope shit. Spike Lee's a smut head. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he is.
That dude's
Hella.
that dude's a smut head, so, you know.
Thank God for legs.
Oh, man.
I know he enjoyed that.
The way he used Cocaine Lorraine in Chirac, that's all I'm going to say.
Shout outs to Cocaine Lorraine.
Yeah, they kept it Dago.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, Shotty, how you looking now? 10:31. All right. I think we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. But like I said, social handles, Jig Is Up Pod on Twitter, Jig Is Up Podcast on Instagram. You know, on the description, I do put out some of our IG screen names
Yeah.
or Twitters or whatever.
M-Easy.
Use-
M_EZI.
You know, go to the website, leave a comment, leave us a comment, give us a heart on, you know, just give us feedback,
Yeah,
man. The
something.
more
Yeah.
the
Hit
merrier.
our email up too.
Hit our
Let us know we
emails
doing our
up. Hit us
job.
up on SoundCloud. Give us a rate and review on iTunes. You know what I mean? Like, we want to interact with you guys. We want to make this a lot more fun. If there's a certain subject you want us to talk about, and from our point of view, we are welcoming all of that. You know what I mean?
Any subject. Nothing is safe over here.
Yeah,
Like we always say.
nothing is safe over here.
Hashtag
But
get
yeah.
with the jig.
Anything else from the folks? You about to see the movie, right?
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
tired,
might
but
buy-
I'm about to stay
I'm-
up for this.
I might about to see the movie too,
You
depending on how everything plays out.
yeah.
Hey, but real shit, it ain't touching Zootopia though.
I still haven't
My
seen
nigga.
that.
Hey, that
That
movie,
Pixar,
hey,
bro.
I gotta see that though.
I seen
Like-
I seen grown men like snapping it and stuff. I'm like, yo, is that movie really popping like that?
Yo,
Hey,
it
man,
might be,
Disney
'cause-
Disney
Nah, I
keep-
did really well.
Disney keeps it popping,
Yeah.
man. They're the biggest media pimps out there, man. Like, Disney owns everybody. They own fucking Jim
Star
Henson,
Wars,
Star Wars shit. They own Marvel. They own ESPN. They own like almost everybody. Like, you don't fuck with
They own a
Disney,
lot of
homie.
shit.
Speaking of Disney, dude out of San Diego, producer Hayes Banger is signed to Disney. I just want to say that, and yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Shout out to Hayes Banger, man.
Shout out
Like,
to
he
Hayes.
put a lot of work in. I remember he was like, it was either him or Cairo as like one of the best young producers in San Diego. But on that note, if you
Shout
enjoy,
out to Cairo Mason.
yeah, if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do. And if you're not being yourself, you know, I gotta say, the jig is up, and we out.
Bro.